All right. You can see everyone's here. Righto, my name is Junior Magistrate Woodman. I'm here today to hear the court case of Victoria Police versus a Tommy LaMorte. I don't tolerate any outbreaks, yelling, shenanigans, BS within my courtroom. Any of that will be met with contempt of court. Let's get going. Prosecution, please step forward, identify yourself, name, rank, what evidence you're bringing forth today, and testimony.
Thank you, Your Worship. My name is Special Constable Sean Lewis. Okay, I have a list of charges for the defence.
Excellent. Do you need help reading them out, or?
No, sir. Hopefully you're listening. Can you hear me okay?
I'm listening. I can hear you. Yes, I'm sure everyone can hear you.
Okay, excellent. So the first charge is conduct endangering life.
Can't hear you, mate.
Second charge is fail to comply with lawful direction. Third charge is theft of emergency vehicle. Fourth charge is hinder obstruct police.
Wasn't him.
Fifth charge is resist arrest. And the sixth charge we wish to now bring is assist in escape of lawful custody.
Shit, is that Billy?
Oh, unfortunately, I'm only able to do 5 charges within my powers. So you'll have to see about dropping one. Which one would you like to drop?
Let's go with fail to comply with lawful direction. Drop that.
Excellent. Not a problem.
Evidence-wise, we have a document case with photographs, and I have a statement as well to be tendered.
Very good, very good. All right, Sheriff, can you please give me that? You've got already? Excellent. Pre-prepared planning. Lovely.
Your Honour, may I please see this evidence as well?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's for my eyes only.
Damn.
Your Honour, I think that's a little bit unfair.
It's illegal.
If the prosecution is bringing evidence beyond for my client here, I should be able to see the evidence.
I'll have a look at the evidence first, and then I might see about giving it to you.
No problem, Your Honour.
Victoria Police, what kind of sentencing are you looking for today?
So we're just seeking reasonable sentencing in relation to the offences that were committed. Nothing excessive, but proportionate.
Oh, very good. Defendant or defence, please come forward. Identify yourself. I see there's 2 people there. There must be a lawyer.
Hello, Your Honour.
Hello.
I'm Dully Dog Slap You Good. I'm representing Mr. I believe Tommy LaMorte. I have a testimony, and I would like to call a witness if that pleases the court.
It does please the court. What's the name of your witness?
My witness's name is, give me 1 minute, Your Honour, Jackson Campbell.
Campbell.
Yes. Also, one thing I forgot to say, we are pleading not guilty to all charges, Your Honour.
Not a problem. Would you like me to read the charges out, or are you fine with that?
If you can read them out, I might have a different understanding of English, but you can read those charges out as written.
No problem. So, theft of emergency vehicle, which is stealing any EMS vehicle. So that's ambulance, CFA, police, sheriff, Department of Justice, Ranger, Vic Roads, any kind of government vehicle that has a light bar. That's what specifically says.
Yes, Your Honour, I understand.
Conduct endangering life is acting in a manner likely to cause serious injury or death. For example, pushing or otherwise moving someone onto the road, causing someone to fall or potentially fall off a high place, or brandishing a weapon that might hit a person if discharged, used, or detonated. That sounds a pretty dangerous one, actually.
Yes, I understand, Your Honour. Sorry, go ahead.
Victoria Police, is this Hinder Obstruct Police or government agent?
Um,
You don't
I'm
know.
assuming
yeah,
it's police.
mhm.
So that would be preventing lawful police access to a location or a person, including a non-violent means, misdirection police in order to permit the escape of another person. Can result in the obstructing person being charged with aiding the original offender for all of their potential charges. Ooh, nasty one. And where's the next one? Here we go. Resisting arrest is attempting in any way, physical or otherwise, to prevent police from arresting you or someone else. I think that's all of them. They're wrong.
Okay.
Victoria Police will say something, but yeah, that's all the charges. So you're pleading not guilty to all?
Yes, Your Honor, and I'll tell you when it is. Yes, Your Honor.
Very
That's correct.
Very good. Excellent. Please take a seat. All right, prosecution, please step forward. You have 8 minutes to present your case.
Thank you, Your Worship. On the 26th of the 1st, approximately 9 p.m., police were on duty performing highway patrol tasking in the Vinewood area, where a vehicle driving recklessly was observed heading towards the casino. Before police could take action, the vehicle had come to grief out the front of the casino. The passenger of the vehicle had become irate on noticing police and obstructive, blocking access to the driver and refusing to move on, and was subsequently arrested.
Sorry, what vehicle was it?
Shut up over there.
Your Honor, can I request a sidebar for 1 second, please?
No, the prosecution's making their
Okay.
case. Be quiet. Please continue.
And was subsequently arrested. While attempting to effect the arrest and secure the police prisoner in the police vehicle, the defendant entered the rear passenger compartment of the police vehicle. With police knowing that the vehicle had an unsecured firearm in the front of the car, police then drew their firearm and threatened the subject to exit the vehicle. The offender refused to exit the vehicle and doubled down, entering the front driver's seat of the police vehicle. The police vehicle had been parked on the roadway to manage traffic, facing towards a pedestrian footpath where civilians were in harm's way at the time. It was at this point police, due to the serious threat to the public from either the threat of a police vehicle, which was a highway patrol vehicle, turbocharged.
Oh, yeah.
Your Worship, I can't continue, unfortunately, with the noise and distraction coming from either the gallery or the defence table.
I did ask for a sidebar as well for that reason, Your Honor, but...
I see.
yeah.
Is there noise back there? I can't hear anything up the front.
Unfortunately,
I ask
Your
for my
Worship,
sheriffs to take care of any noise issues and remove those people. Immediate grounds for contempt of court.
Your Honor, maybe I request the case to be a closed hearing.
Is that all right with you, prosecution?
I've got no objection.
All right, get him out. This is now a closed court hearing. Only people from Victoria Police may stay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes,
While we're
We're waiting
just going to have a quick look at
with
the
its
individual
evidence.
in red suit.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm just saying I'm going to have a look at this evidence
Them
while
motherfucking
we're waiting.
bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
Saying that's the
Bullshit.
witness that I have.
Some of these are weird printed images. Officer, what's going on with that?
They're just out of the angles, Your Worship.
Oh, I see.
Your Honor, I'm sorry to interrupt again. May I see the evidence once you're done with that?
You may.
Thank
However,
you.
if there is anything missing, I'll know about it.
All right, prosecution, please continue.
And
Thank you.
can a sheriff please come forward? I just wish to give this envelope to be handed off to the defence. There you go. All right, please continue.
Thanks, Your Worship. It was at this point, so I'll start from where the offender refused to exit the vehicle and continue forward with my statement, Your Worship. The offender refused to exit the vehicle and doubled down, entering the front driver's seat of the police vehicle. The police vehicle had been parked on the roadway to manage traffic, and the police vehicle was facing towards a pedestrian footpath with civilians in harm's way at the time. It was at this point, due to the serious threat to the public from either the threat of a theft of the police vehicle with direct access to a loaded firearm, along with it being a driving missile, being a turbocharged highway patrol vehicle. So can you hear me?
Yes, you do drop
Sorry, I
out
had a
every
short-
now and again. Yeah,
Apologies, Your Worship, had a short cut out there.
that's all right.
Police discharged their firearm into the driver's window of the marked police BMW highway patrol wagon. Police fired and kept firing per our training until the threat stopped. Police have then secured the vehicle and rendered first aid to the individual that was shot by police. The offender was known to police, having just the night prior been charged alongside his witness for serious public order offences, including reckless reoffending, and had demonstrated complete disregard for his own safety and that of members of the public through his prior offending. Further, the obstruction and hindrance resulted in the persons in police custody escaping police custody. Your Worship, I also tendered a character reference by leading Senior Constable David Crockett in relation to the offender who was present with me when he was arrested on the previous night, which goes to the police involved shooting.
I see. Is that the form that's been handed to me as well?
Correct.
Excellent. Right, does the prosecution rest?
The only further thing we wish to point out, Your Worship, is, and I'll make reference to it again, the front driver's seat of the police vehicle. You also see in photographs tendered that is also the only window being broken, where you can also see some bullet shells have entered the driver's door.
Yes, I could see the there's a couple of rounds, a couple of holes that have been punctured through the door skin. It's going to be quite expensive to repair that car, being an imported vehicle.
Correct, Your Worship. The prosecution rests our case.
Right, thank you. Please take a seat. Right, defence, step forward. You may need to hand that document wallet with its contents back to sheriffs.
Sure, Honor.
You have 8 minutes.
Would the sheriff like to come quickly? Here you go, sir. Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Excellent. You've got 8 minutes.
Okay. Your Honor, so basically, from what I've been told from my aunt that has the witness, so basically, I'll tell you the story as why they were there. So my client, Mr. LaMorte, was there with his friend, Mr. Jackson Campbell, the witness. They were going to go to the
Objection, Your Worship.
Yes.
Okay.
If the defence could stop testifying, if they wish to call their witness and ask questions.
Yes. Sustained. Please, if you wish to call your witness and have them make their statement.
Okay.
Remember, this is for
No
your
problem,
testimony.
Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. I was trying to, tell you what's happened, but anyway, we'll call the witness. Mr. Campbell, would you like to stand up? Thank you.
Yeah, just over here.
Just before you do, you need to be searched.
Yeah, well, you just ask me now.
Okay.
Right, he needs to be sworn in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Promise not to mislead the court under the threat of perjury.
Yeah.
Right, continue, defence.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Campbell.
Good evening.
Just going to ask you a few questions and obviously answer them as truthfully as possible and as much as you can do your best. So first question, what were your plans for the evening that the event took place?
Originally, me and Tommy were going to casino to spin the wheel. We rocked up to the casino, forgetting our suits, and as we were leaving, we have seen the cops, and we thought we'd watch from a distance.
Okay. And what was happening for you to watch what was going on?
Well, we just saw the cops and thought we would give it a look to see if anything's happening, like anything bad or
Okay.
just anything interesting.
Okay. And basically, did you leave the premise at all?
No, we stayed in
Okay.
that area.
So for the whole time you were at the casino?
Yes.
Okay. So can you tell me what happened after the traffic stop at, sorry, Anna, can I have 1 second to think about what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Take your time.
So basically, did you say there was a traffic stop across the road? Is that what you said?
There was at the entrance of the casino. There was that
Yep.
main road where you pull in. There was a traffic
Mhm.
stop right there.
Okay.
We obviously saw it, and we were watching from a distance.
Mhm.
The main driver of the traffic stop got released.
Okay.
And there was a suspect that got put in cuffs and was getting
Okay.
dealt with by the cop that we were
Um,
watching.
If we can cut that short.
Yeah.
So basically, what happened after? What did you do? What did the police officer do?
He was sorting out the guy in cuffs, and we
Mhm.
were watching from the distance. Uh, as he was putting him in the car,
Mhm.
Tommy has accidentally gotten into the back seat of the car. And that
Okay.
cop
Objection, Your Worship.
has,
Yes?
Lying under oath.
Yeah, I know. How can my learned friend know that this individual is lying? How could he say
Yes.
like?
Yep. So
Mhm.
they were either watching from a distance or they were accidentally getting into a police vehicle. If they could clarify which one.
Okay, for Your Honor, for my learned friend, it was the defendant who accidentally got into the back of my learned friend's police vehicle.
I
Is
see, I
this...
see. And this person, your witness was watching from a distance, is that correct?
Yes, I believe
yes, I
that.
was.
I see, I see. Okay, that's a bit
Objection
cleared
withdrawn,
up.
Your Worship.
All right, thank you. That's a bit cleared up there. Very good, move on.
And then basically, sorry, Your Honor, not too long now. Can you tell me what happened, or what? I'll rephrase that, Your Honor. Tell me, actually, and what happened.
So he's gotten into the back left seat of the car behind the driver's seat. And the officer has gotten out of his car, backed up a few steps, and said, "Get out," whilst having a live firearm to Tommy's head.
Mhm.
Tommy, in fright, has moved to the front passenger seat.
So
In
you're saying
fear.
he's in fear? He's been
Yes,
point,
he is in
and
fear
then
from the live firearm
yep,
that is
and
pointed to his head.
then and
Um,
then what's
without
happened?
warning, the officer has shot Tommy multiple times.
Okay, and how was it? Do you can you estimate, or do you know how long it took the officer to basically shoot my client while they were in the
It
car?
was pretty much straight away, like as soon as he
So
got out of the car, it was
2
yeah,
seconds.
it'd be like 2 seconds within getting out of
2
the car.
seconds? Okay.
Yeah.
Your Honor, may I state that the evidence that I've seen, the photos of the police highway patrol vehicle, I'm suggesting that I'm not a forensics expert, but I believe those bullet casings on the scene and the shot to the door on one of the photos is from my learned friend, the prosecution. And that is why you're seeing bullets everywhere in the photo. And basically, the forensics photos of what the prosecution has done. So, anyway,
Well, the prosecution did state that they opened fire to regain their vehicle. So that's not a...
okay.
You know,
Your Honor, I believe that I know for a fact that my witness has I believe I'm done with my witness, Your Honor. Is he
all right,
okay to
please,
step down?
yep, please stand down and return to the gallery.
Thank you, Mr. Campbell.
good.
Before I close up, Your Honour, I would just like to say that as the witness has said to me as well, and my client has stated that he never drove the car anywhere, he never moved, he only moved in the seat, and that's when the prosecution, my learned friend, has basically, for some reason, used extremely excessive use of force, shooting someone in his car while it's not moving. I believe that my client should be found not guilty to all those charges because of the reason my client has not moved the car, he has not stolen it, not resist. He was, pardon, sorry?
The car wasn't even on.
The car was not even, the engine was not on, it was in idle, turned off from what my client's telling me, has told me before. So, Your Honour, I would ask you to please consider the facts and please, I'm not asking you, but I would like, if you can find it, please find my client not guilty. Thank you, Your Honour.
Right, does the defence rest?
Yes, Your Honour.
Excellent,
Thank
excellent.
you.
All right, I'm going to retire to my chambers for a few minutes to review. I need to read the document as well, but to review the photos again in light of the testimony. I'll be back in several minutes. Court is adjourned until then.
Alright, let's have a look at this document. Oh my god, I've got so much shit. Let's make this a bit bigger, shall we? There we go. Let's make just speak of the character. Tommy LaMorte, 21st involved in this. Let's see, his uncooperative nature. Mr. LaMorte, but inability to take responsibility for his actions, constantly denying any wrongdoing despite clear evidence to the contrary. Apprehension by law enforcement. Lack of respect towards law enforcement personnel. Hindering our ability to maintain public safety. Right on. Who's this from? Oh, that's right, Dave Crockett. There he goes. Telling us it's been legal topics related. Right on. Have another look at these pieces of paper that's got on here. Don't know why these are printouts. I'm gonna pull them out in order. There's the charge sheet. So that was on the 26th. Maybe David flies in from a different area. But these photos are so bloody small. They're not actually taken with a camera in the city. They've obviously been taken with maybe a phone, or maybe someone's screen captured them. Oh, actually, hang on. It's probably taken with a phone because... Sorry, with a camera. Because it's actually showing up all the shell casings. Usually that doesn't work with a mobile phone. Haven't got that one. It's a bit of a... Obviously that's the bullet shell right next to the driver's door. Well, there's one up at the A pillar as well. So it's one at the A pillar and one at the front pillar. Shell casings on the ground. Whereabouts is this located? I can see an Ambo's there. Well, that's him at the front of the car. These are better photos. I can actually see my mouse moving around. So, is that the car there? What did he do, drive backwards? Or is that the car there? And he spun out of control. It's going to be an interesting one, this one.
Alright, so re-reviewing the documents and photos, I have a few questions. Victoria Police, how many BMW vehicles that were shot at? How many of those particular vehicles are there at the scene? Was there one or two?
Your worship, there's only a single BMW hire patrol vehicle.
Right, yes. So some of the photos are different angles and things like that. I'm just taking a look at them. Sorry, I'll stand up when I look at photos. So was the vehicle driving away from the shell casings on the ground?
So I believe one of the photos shows the defendant being transported back to the police station by myself. That would have been the police vehicle driving away.
Your Honor, why is there a photo of him that's per se that he's... what I'm trying to say is, why is there a photo of my learned friend driving away? What's that any relevance to? Like, we have to have that as evidence now?
Well, he might be making a comment in regards to that. I see there's emergency services. Ambulance Victoria was there, rendering assistance by the looks of it.
Yes,
I'm just looking at the photos as they... there's a few photos here I'm just trying to put together of where the incident took place, whether the vehicle drove backwards or forwards, as maybe it was relocated afterwards and then the photos were taken after the fact. Is that correct, Victoria Police?
So the vehicle hadn't been moved. The only top photo that you would have seen where the vehicle was facing in another direction and in motion was when, as I said, the suspect was being transported back to a police station.
Oh, so
Your
yes.
Honor, I
yes,
would
defense.
like to have that as hearsay. How are we supposed to know that the car has moved by an inch or has been repositioned?
Well, my question to Victoria Police was whether the vehicle had been moved after the incident or whether it had been remained still.
And as you heard, Your Honor, my learned friend has even admitted that it has not been moved. So I'm
That's
just
correct.
trying to wonder. Yes. Anyway,
Oh, that was my question, is whether it was moved or not, because I was looking at the photos and trying to gauge
yes, Your Honor.
what was going on the scene to try and validate all the information that's been provided to me today.
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry, I'll politely shut up now.
That's all right. That's all right. You have questions. Victoria Police, what does Mr. LaMorte's criminal history look like?
So, Your Worship?
Honor, sorry to interject again. I'd like to actually know if there's a pattern here, or is it just once every week, once every month, once every year?
I'm so sorry, sir.
Yes.
Upon checking his criminal history, Tommy LaMorte, you're under arrest. You're not obliged to say or do anything, but anything you do say can be used in evidence. You're not free to leave after this court case, okay?
What is going on here?
What is happening?
You've got a warrant for your arrest.
What the fuck?
Your Honor.
What?
Your Honor, I think that is...
Your Honor, I believe this should have been... sorry, Your Honor, to interject here, but my learned friend should have looked this up before doing this.
Objection, Your Worship, relevance.
Outrageous.
That's not relevant to this case. If there's a warrant for his arrest currently, if there's something new... No swearing to my courtroom, sir.
May I ask, when was the
Oh, this is fucked.
what do you call it? Yeah, warrant or arrest put out?
Into the police computer, the warrant was placed
what time?
morning at 1 a.m.
Okay, well...
Oh, is the warrant for this particular case, or is this for something new?
A new case, Your Worship.
Okay.
I haven't done anything.
Does the defence wish to try that within this court right now?
I haven't done anything.
Your Honor, may I have 2-3 minutes to for a recess?
You may. Yes, it's a bit unorthodox, but you may. But we're only going to be looking at this particular case. This new warrant might be something else.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll quickly have a quick word with my client.
Out of interest, Sheriff, what's his new warrant for?
Arson and conduct endangering life.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That's terrible. Did he conduct endangering? So obviously he didn't kill anyone, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, it must have been a fire close to other people or something.
Oh, that's horrible. Right, very good. I'm going to get myself a snack.
Wow. That's really fucking spun this around. Is this something new's come up? Actually, I'm going to grab some freaking cupcakes. Because they don't expire. And I can use them when I want.
When he's taken out police station, he'll be interviewed in relation to the offence.
Right.
Believe it's also similar as in conduct endangering life and a few other charges.
I've done
Okay.
anything since I got arrested yesterday.
Apparently not, sir.
What was the
What was it about? Because I've done nothing.
Hold up, Tommy, calm down,
I'm
mate.
just gonna stand over here.
We'll sort this down at the station.
I'm just gonna stand over here so I don't
Try
say
and get
wrong
another
thing.
court case for this. This is Your Honour, may I put a footnote to this? This is absolutely disgusting. Just bringing it up at a
Well,
court
I
case. This
did
should have been
ask for
done
Victoria
earlier.
Police to check his. I wish to have a look at his particular records to see what his history is like, whether he has been a bit of a criminal within our society, or whether he's actually just been caught up in something that's just gone
They have
horribly
done
wrong.
this in the first place, though, Your Honour. Like,
Well, that's a question for Victoria Police. That's not a question for me. I have no ruling over
I
Victoria
understand,
Police's
Your Honour.
actions.
Also, could I get a drink of water, please, Your Honour?
Excellent,
About
Sheriff.
that,
Can you please fetch some water for the defence?
Don't worry. Sorry, mate. Thank you. Sorry,
Your
Your Honour.
Worship, he has 10 offences. Looks like he's been charged with in the last week.
The last week?
Okay, thank you.
In the last week, Your Worship.
Week?
Happy to read them.
I don't think
Last week?
I'm trying to be better.
Why haven't you done your job properly? Why have you arrested my client before these things have happened?
And Your Worship, as mentioned, 2 of those were in relation to offences
This is
similar,
only
but
coming
not
up
prior.
now. This
I
is
see,
very
I see.
unethical.
All right, very good. I've made my ruling in regards to the testimony and evidence presented before me. I find Mr. LaMorte
Okay, mate.
guilty of all charges.
Oh,
I'm sentencing him to
Balderdash!
55 weeks within Port Phillip.
Fucking bullshit.
Hang
My
on.
ruling
Can
is
you repeat?
final.
Fuck off.
Your Honour, sorry,
Yes.
could you repeat the weeks?
55. That's 5-5.
Oh,
Fuck you.
No, it's
And another 5 for
55,
giving
it's
me
not
the
too
finger.
much. Oh,
Fuck, give you
Tommy,
another
come
2.
on, mate.
60
Sheriff, come on.
weeks.
Come on,
60
officer.
weeks.
Take me down to the station.
Fuck
My
off.
ruling is final. This court is dismissed.
Is this
fucking
officer
bullshit.
incompetent of doing his job? Come on, put the cuffs on.
happened?
What even
Get
is this fucking warrant about? Tell
What's
me.
the warrant?
Fucking tell me.
Oh,
Fuck you.
I beg your pardon.
no.
Fuck off.
No more swearing in my courtroom. Otherwise, it'll be
Sorry,
another
Your
5
Honour,
weeks.
I do apologise
Oh,
for
it
my
doesn't
client.
fucking matter anyway. I'm going away forever. Fuck's sake.
So how long's he going for?
60 weeks
Thank
now.
you for your time. Thank you for your
Uh,
time.
You might need to let the gentleman out.
Yeah.
It's absolutely disgusting.
Holy shit. Oh, what a turn of events. You hear Deli yelling from here.
Thank you, man. Thank you for your time.
It is golden.
Jeez, that took a turn.
That's, didn't expect that to happen. Oh,
I did not expect the warrant to be out. That
oh dear.
was, yeah, pretty
This
surprising.
Where was
is
this fire?
disgusting.
I
Like,
haven't
bring it
touched a
up
light in
now.
years. How am
Clearly,
I
your
doing
defendant's got a
arson?
casual relationship with the truth.
Are you incompetent of doing your jobs? Why can't you
No,
do
he's
these
just
things
fucking dumb at
If
the
anything,
hours
we're
before case?
We're doing it now. Why would we be constantly checking for whether one of the
be.
defendants?
You should be. Like, what's
Bullshit.
today's,
Jack
what's
shit.
today's agenda?
Fuck off.
Tommy, calm down, mate. I'm becoming down.
An independent officer has placed a warrant. Okay, there's nothing I
But
can
you
do about
should
it.
be doing your job. Don't you see these warrants in
Oh, I
advance?
love it.
No.
But do you just look? Oh, so basically, you're telling me that you only look at them when you. Excuse me. When you can be asked. Sounds like people are very incompetent at
Mate,
doing their job.
That warrant
How
is
am I
valid
incompetent for
arson.
not being
Why
on
don't you
duty
get
at
a
the time you're
robot?
arrest place?
Why don't you get like a some
Yeah.
sort of sentient
Arson,
human
apparently.
being that can
Mhm.
predict the
Mhm.
future crimes?
Yeah.
Why don't you take it
Yeah.
down a couple of octaves?
Future
The
crimes.
A bit
warrant,
loud.
the warrant was placed at 1 a.m. I wasn't even in the
Alright.
city at 1 a.m.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Exactly.
You're going to be charged with a
Like,
number of offences,
no.
alright, sir?
At like 11.
No,
Oh, shut it. I'm on phone
no,
call.
just
Piss
the
off.
offences that are given.
All right, I'm out.
Yeah, I
Have a good evening,
got
everyone.
11 or 10.
Your Honor.
Hello, officer.
Hello.
Holy shit, that took a turn. Oh. For all the times I've asked for people's records information. And that just went bam, right in the face. Oh, golden. Alright, good court case. Delhi brings the charm. I hope they bring another court case tonight because that'll be awesome. See you guys.